This British soldier ran out of the German trench. The British side immediately gave the order to fire to cover him. The soldier was already very close. Suddenly, a shell landed and the soldier disappeared. The soldiers packed up their weapons and regarded what had just happened as just a small episode on the battlefield. But the sergeant major told them that the signalman just now was actually a spy they had sent into the enemy camp. In order to retrieve the important intelligence he brought, he needed 6 volunteers to accompany him to move the body back. At this time, Jace was the first to step out of the line. When they went out of the trench late at night, they encountered the German soldiers who also came out to recover the body. In order to avoid unnecessary friendly fire caused by shooting, both sides tacitly put down their weapons, took out axes, and then launched a silent battle. However, at the end of the battle, in order to rescue the fallen Jace, the sergeant major did not hesitate to pull out his pistol and kill the enemy. But the gunshots quickly attracted the attention of both sides. In an instant, the machine guns fired continuously, and the soldiers died on the spot. Then the flare suddenly rose, and the only remaining Jace quickly got up and ran. Fortunately, at the last moment, he jumped into the bomb crater in time. Just as he narrowly escaped death, Jace, who had survived against all odds, suddenly panicked and burst into tears. But just then, the signalman called out to him, and he immediately turned his head to look. It turned out that the signalman was still alive, but the merciless bomb had still taken away his left leg. The signalman gave the intelligence to Jace and asked him to take it back to the camp alone. But Jace had no intention of leaving him behind. So when the sun rose, a brave figure suddenly emerged from the bomb crater, and Jace carried his comrade on his back and began to walk quickly towards the camp. However, the enemy soon discovered them and started shooting. Fortunately, the friendly forces on their side also immediately provided cover. Finally, in the midst of the hail of bullets, Jace successfully brought his comrade to the edge of the trench. Fortunately, Jace was not seriously injured, but the signalman unfortunately died. He took out the important intelligence that the other party had given him and was ready to hand it over to his superior immediately. But no one expected that this very action suddenly ended his life.
Fucking German spy.